Hey everyone, John here, and welcome back to Must See Episodes, where I talk about great TV episodes that you should check out. And well, I think it's about time to talk about iCarly on this series. You guys all know about iCarly. It ran on Nickelodeon from 2007 to 2012 for a total of 6 seasons. It was nominated for 7 Primetime Emmy Awards, and as far as I can tell, at least as far as seasons go, it may be the longest running live-action children's sitcom of all time. But we'll see about Henry Danger, that show is doing pretty well. iCarly was a consistently good show for the first season. After that, it started to get a little weaker. The second season was mostly pretty good, though, despite having some of the show's most infamous episodes. And today, we'll be taking a look at an episode from that season to see what it is exactly that made this show work so well when it did. And hey, the episode's about romance, so it works well for this month. This is Season 2, Episode 13, iMake Sam Girlier. So we start off with Carly trying to plan her best friend Sam's upcoming birthday party. Their friend Freddie is there too, but he's distracted by some nerd thing on his computer. Carly's older brother Spencer then comes in, dressed nicely, so the audience cheers for him. Fun fact, anytime an actor on a sitcom walks onto stage wearing a tux, the studio audience is legally required to applaud and cheer. Spencer says that his friend Taylor made it for him. Taylor. That's a clever running gag. And the way they changed up each time, it's funny stuff. Freddy is doing something on his computer while this is going on, and he almost bleeds to death. We then cut to the show's awesome theme song, Leave It All to Me, performed by the star Miranda Cosgrove. This is definitely one of the best all-time Nickelodeon theme songs. It's fun, upbeat, catchy, and Cosgrove does a great job with the vocals. She puts a lot of passion into it. I even had this song on my iPhone. We then cut to the 3 main kids doing their web show, iCarly. The way that the show does this by showing them through the point of view of a camera's viewfinder is a nice touch that this show does. So they surprise Sam live on the show for her birthday. We then get this really clever and recently somewhat dated joke.
Now to close the show, a song for Sam.
Stop! Not PD.
You see, that one's good because it makes you think a little bit. So they all have one big party for Sam at Carly's apartment. Their friend Gibby, who is one of the more enjoyable characters on the show, gets in a lot of great lines in this whole sequence that I won't give away, because they're just that good. A little later in the party, everyone makes speeches about Sam. Freddie even delivers a sweet one about how, despite their issues, he still considers her a close friend. This is back when she was a likable jerk instead of just a jerk. A lot of the speeches have a running theme about how tough, cool, and crazy Sam is, including the one from her crush. But let's talk a little about Spencer's subplots. So, the tux that he was wearing earlier, he wore it and a woman asked him out. This is a woman who he's been interested in for a while. He's now finding out that she only likes him when he's wearing the tux. That's a pretty funny setup for a plot. But back to the main plot. So the next day at school, Carly finds Sam cleaning out her locker, and Easter egg alert, she has a picture of Drake Bell in there. But anyway, there's this big bully girl at their school picking on some kid. Carly suggests that Sam steps in and do something, but she says no. Luckily for that kid, unlike a lot of other shows like this school actually has teachers who will get involved. Yay for realism. Sam then tells Carly that the party made her realize that she wants people to start thinking of her as more lovable and feminine, particularly Pete, the boy she likes. This scene shows that these kids are actually good actors, by the way. They're very natural. In the next scene, Carly, Freddie, and Sam try doing some role-playing to practice Sam being girlier for a crush. Carly asks Freddie to play the role of a boy Sam likes. Sam says that she has trouble doing this. Yeah, sure you do, Sam. So Carly then takes Sam to the Groovy Smoothie, which is a unique location for a sitcom hangout, so good job with that one. But anyway, she's dressed up all girly, and despite being surprised by her new look, Pete still ends up asking her out. But back to the subplot for a moment. You see, Spencer tells his girlfriend about a suspicion, and she tells him that she doesn't just like him for the suit. Yeah, I don't believe her. In the next scene, the kids are back at school, and Sam says that her date with Pete went well. Then the bully girl shows up again. Sam wants to fight her, but decides not to keep up her new image. But now to wrap up the subplot. Spencer is acting strange with his girlfriend, and then she finds out that he's refusing to take off the suit, even when they go jogging. So she dumps him. I won't spoil the final moment here, but I'll just say that it's funny, believable, and kind of sweet too. Although, one thing I'll say about this is that I wish that the writers had found some way to connect the main plot and the subplot together, considering this is something that iCarly usually does quite well, in fact better than a lot of other shows. But let's wrap up the main plot. So the gang is back at the Groovy Smoothie and the bully girl shows up there. And after the bully goes too far, Sam decides to fight her, and it's awesome. And yes, I approve of this. I'm not saying that I would do it, but I doubt that girl will be bothering anyone else again anytime soon. And despite making this big scene, Pete still wants to be with Sam. Turns out he prefers her this way. So it's a classic be yourself message, and it's done pretty well. And that's the episode. Well, that's all I have for you today, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.